I don't want to know what's going on over there. I don't see any suspicious orbs in the sky this time. That's good. I'm having so much fun with this game, by the way. It's a lot of fun. Which I'm sure it can probably be shown just because I've been streaming it so much. I hear something going on over there. I'm not really interested. Excuse me? Let's actually try to use this for once, shall we? Is there something in here? There's like a really high reading, like, in this area. And I'm not really sure why. I don't see anything. Maybe there's something here we could dig up? I don't know. I don't know. It's a problem for another time, maybe. Alright, let's head to Mosby's lab. I'm curious to see what's on this tape. That's the primary reason why I want to do this. The last time we found a data tape and listened to it, it led to great rewards. So I'm excited. And maybe by then it'll be daytime and we'll be able to go find the good Dr. Sheffield's house. Oh, hello, Frog. You're coming with me. Okay. Go ahead and pop this bad boy in. NFTA Research Group. Object number 0071, Red Root. Initial discovery was made during expansion of local drainage infrastructure. Work was halted when the crow broke through into a natural cave formation. The workers ventured deeper before reporting their discovery to local authorities. Our research team was sent in to respond. A large natural cavity housed the structure. Okay. The structure is composed of a shiny red, seemingly organic material. The consistency is solid, dense, and waxy to the touch. Our team collected a small sample from the structure and sent it back to Lab E206 for further analysis. Further details pending. 8613. End of tape. Interesting. That didn't really, I'm assuming that's someplace that we could go in the game, but it didn't really describe. Let me double check. Let's pop this bad boy back in. Discovery was made during an expansion of a local drainage infrastructure. Yeah, it doesn't really explain where it was. I'm guessing probably somewhere in Metropole. Wait. Okay, well, whatever. Hello, Dr. Mosby. I have a thing for you. Ah. Collect a small sample of the red root anomaly. Describe some sort of unique anomaly discovered during an underground construction project. See if you can track down the sample and bring it back to the lab. I kind of suspected that that would be probably the next contract. How many contracts do we have right now? 3? Okay. We can accept that. It doesn't tell me where to find the red root. It just says an underground construction project, which is fine. I don't mind the game not giving me a lot of direction because I like discovering things for myself. It's actually a really nice thing about the game is that it lets you free to explore as you wish. Let's see. Assault machine pistol. It has a lot of ammo. I could buy a shovel here. That might be worth doing. Dust filter. I could probably buy a gas mask from somewhere. We're gonna grab the shovel. We're gonna go back to that spot with high ether detection. And we're gonna see if there's anything cool there, I think. And then we're gonna head up to Metropole and try to see if we can find where Dr. Sheffield lives. That way I can ransack his house. We have a couple of easier missions back towards Crossroads. I may want to swing by the observatory at some point, drop off a couple things that I want to keep in storage, and check out the shop there to see if there's anything new. Okay, so it was somewhere right around here. Oh, there's just a frog or something jumping in the water. Okay. Whatever it was, I'm not detecting it anymore. That's too bad. Oh. Yeah, it's just a weak reading. Unfortunate. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's, we have a mission to grab a dead drop from the old cafe in Bewley. And we also have a mission to grab a dead drop in the Crossroads. I'm basically just kind of hanging out waiting for morning. So let's go ahead and check out Bewley here. And then hit Crossroads, maybe take a detour to the observatory, and then work our way back towards Metropole. By then, it's probably going to be daytime. And we may be able to explore Metropole properly. Because I don't really want to be fumbling around in Metropole. Yeah, that's normal. In the middle of the night. That seems like a bad idea. I didn't mean to throw that grenade. I didn't mean to be stupid. For some reason, I thought had my gun out. But no, I just had a grenade. I'm getting radiation readings over here. Interesting. I don't really know what radiation does to me. I assume it probably stunts my damage or something somehow. There's just like a hot patch right here. Okay, well. It is what it is, I suppose. Maybe we don't worry about the radiation. Something that's radioactive we probably don't want to mess with or pick up or stay around for too long. Alright, so this is Bewley. I've been here a couple times. Nice. That was actually a terrible showing. But I wasted so much ammo on these guys. 45 caliber rounds? I'm not really interested in that. What about you? You also have a scope carbine. That's pretty neat. But I also don't think we need that either. Okay. So we're looking for a cafe. Drop can be found in an old cafe. You know, we're here. We might as well look around, right? I haven't really thoroughly explored this area before. Loss of electricity in the water. I'm sure that's safe. Wonder if we can break this door open. Hello? That looked like there could have been secrets there, but there were no secrets there. Unfortunate. I don't really know what I'm expecting to find in these ruined houses. Deer man, apparently. Deer man is not afeared. He can see in the dark. Spooky. Hello? Nothing. There's nothing here. So this is a church. This is not a cafe. There's a lot of dead things around here. Let's check out the church, though. Hello? Are there names on the gravestones? No. What about these? Also no. You know, it's really a lost art that is spooky gravestones with silly, like, epitaphs on them. I feel like that was something more for, like, 90s era gamers. I don't think that's really popular anymore. But I remember it used to be a silly thing that people would do. I wonder if we could dig something up here. There's a shovel here that seems to suggest that maybe we can. Dig, dig. Is this how we dig? Yeah. There's just specific areas that we can and can't dig. Well, there's a bone. There's a can. Wonder why these aren't diggable. Huh. That's interesting. Don't mind me, guys. Just some casual grave robbing. Knock, knock. Ooh. What was that? A honey egg? I don't know if I want to eat that honeyed egg. You know, I still think we should search these graves, but I want to take these guys out first. Hello, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. How are you doing? We're doing some grave robbing today. Isn't that exciting? I think it's exciting. Ooh. You found some jewelry? There's a skull? I wish we could take that with us. I need to start my skull collection like I did in Voices of the Void. There's a bone. Clanky clank. The shovel gets used. Indeed. There's a bolt. Not really sure if we're going to find something valuable. But we found a couple of cool items. I don't really know if it's worth my time. But, you know, it is what it is. There's another skull. So, ring? Oh. $4,300 diamond ring? Now we're talking. Alright, have a good day, SGAPs. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, I think that's all the graves. I think we've tried to dig all of them. At least the ones that the game would allow me to dig. Okay, so now that we've had that little sidetrack, we're still looking for the cafe. I'm guessing it's probably in the sunken part of the town. Well, I guess that's pretty obvious, right? Because, like, half of the town is sunken. Yeah. Also, grass is green and water is wet. Is this a cafe? Typewriter. Nice. Where is this cafe? Oh, hello. Is there more up here? Ow. My legs. Alright, I think it's about time we switch back over to our normal headset because it is morning. Which means we're going to be a lot more visible, but it also means we're going... Ah, here we are. But it also means we're going to be a lot less protected, or a lot more protected. Silverware? Now, it didn't tell me where the dead drop is. But it's right there. Okay. Well, fair enough, I guess. Alright, let's work our way up. You know, I've taken so long screwing around in the graveyard that what's probably going to end up happening, I'm going to go to the crossroads and get that dead drop, and then I'm going to go to the observatory, and then by the time I get back to Metropole, it's going to be nighttime again. And that'll kind of suck. Is there, like, bugs flying around here? The game does a really good job at providing context clues for interesting things, which is why whenever I, like, see something weird and unique, I, like, look at it and I'm like, is the game trying to tell me something here? Or is this just a weird thing? Alright, let's keep going. Can of beans. We'll take that. We got a mushroom. I think I did see some guys wandering along the road, so maybe we'd be a little bit careful here. Maybe we just saw some spooky orbs. Alright, let's go back to the crossroads. Where is the dead drop in the crossroads? Near the water lock in the southeast. Okay, I think I know where that is. It's gonna be real awkward if we die at crossroads. We've gotten so much better at the game. Yeah, the water lock is all the way over there. It's that building. So far, things seem pretty quiet at Crossroads. Never mind, I lied. Just immediately gunshot rebuttal. It's okay. They can have all the gunshots they want over there. We're heading this way. We're going to go where it's safe. Relatively. Alright, so it didn't say where at the water lock. Water lock in the southeast. Just that it was here somewhere. And it was probably hidden somewhere. Kind of like the other one, which was hidden behind a sofa. I'm guessing this one will also be hidden behind some boxes or something. Oh, not back here. Ah, there it is. Now remember, he said that he would know if I opened it. So I'm not going to open it. Even though I am a little curious. I have pretty good relations with the freelancers. I don't want to screw that up. Is there a thing? I thought there was like a lootable crate over here or something. Doesn't look like it. Oh! Well, we're down here now. Hopefully there's a way back up. I'm not... Okay. I wasn't seeing a way up, but I'm glad there is one. Ow. I didn't actually get hurt there, but I saw the, like, red shift as if I did. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's head back to the observatory. We're going to do a little bit of inventory management, a little bit of shopping, and then our next stop is Black Lake and Metropole. And hopefully we don't die. We've been pretty lucky so far. We haven't died for a while. I'd rather keep it that way, if at all possible. Hello. You're coming with me, sir. No? Okay. Guess we'll have to try something else. Hello, observatory. We are back. Did you miss me? No? Okay. You guys have anything interesting to trade? Tech rig. Ballistic vest hidden under a thick jacket. Wrist screen provides a heads-up display. That's pretty neat. I don't know if that's better. Yeah, I don't think that's better than the armor that I have, but the idea of a heads-up display on the wrist screen is actually pretty interesting. Something we'll have to keep an eye out for on other pieces of equipment. I want these. Do you want my frog? No. Okay. Do you want my silverware? And I can't trade the duffel bag. I need that. We should have 2 duffel bags, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. Here, you can have my pipe bombs. You're still not gonna give that up, are you? Alright, well, whatever. Whatever. That's why we have an actual shop that doesn't have any of the 5.56 rounds that we need. Okay. Alright. Alright. Semi. Have any work for me? Stolen shipment from the insurrection. I still don't know where this is. It doesn't tell me. And then this is center of scav territory. A safe room in the blue house. Yeah, I don't really know where either of these are. If I had to guess, and this is just speculative based off of my knowledge of, like, roughly where all the factions are located, I'm guessing the stolen shipment from the insurrection is in Goldwood Forest, because this is, like, the insurrection area. Although it could be somewhere in Metropole. It's hard to say. And then Sprat is in the slums. Okay, so you don't actually have anything that I'm interested in right now. So here's the thing. We are severely struggling to find these 5.56 rounds. We don't have many. We don't have any, actually. So I think it might be time we put our fancy rifle up for the time being, and we switch to a different kind of gun. So we do have a lot of 45 cal rounds, and we also have a lot of 9mm rounds. Rebreather mask. I wonder if it would be worth keeping a rebreather mask on me. Maybe that would let me get through gas or something. I don't know. I don't have any other weapon with a silencer on it, though. That's the problem. Or a suppressor. 30.06 rounds. So I could grab... I could just grab the security gun. Something like this. I could, like, main hand the Venator here. The Venator, and then for, like, close-up combat, I have the security SMG. Let's also put this guy away, because again, 5.56 rounds, I do not have many of. But I do have lots of 9mm. 48 cal. That can go away. That can go away. Okay. A lot of this stuff can be sold. We're still over encumbered, which is a little bit problematic. Okay. I do like this gun. I don't use it very often, but it's pretty decent. You still don't have any 9mm rounds. I don't know why I thought you did. Alright, let's make some food, shall we? We'll give up most of our frogs. We'll cook our crickets. We'll cook our honeyed egg and our brown mushroom. We'll see how well this cooks up, shall we? I love the frog, cricket, mushroom stew. Probably end up packing all this up. How's it going, gentlemen? You come here often? Yeah? Nice. It's still going. Let's check out these. I haven't looted this area for a while. I don't know if it harms my relations with the freelancers, but I do know that the freelancers love me, so it really shouldn't do that much. Have I cracked these guys open lately? Yeah, okay. There we go. Delicious. Alright, I think we work back towards Metropole. We got the dead drops. We'll stop here at the black market. We'll turn in the dead drops, and then we'll check out Metropole for Dr. Sheffield's place. I'm hoping it's going to be easy to find. But it probably won't be. Let's be real.